As usual, I like to start with correcting and neutralizing my under eye, so I'm using my Catrice Under Eye Brightener to do that. Let me actually put my hair out of the way, which is going to look super funny, but it has to be done. Has to be done. Applying just a little bit of concealer on the tips of my fingers and just... And I'm setting my under eye and eyelid very lightly with a soft dusting of powder. Also a little bit on my brows. I don't like shiny brows that much. And whatever is left on my little pimple here. The bronzer of choice is the Catrice Sun Melted Cream Bronzer that I've had for a pretty long time. Really easy product to use. It's a staple for me personally. Blush-wise, I have two berry blushes that I really enjoy. They're both from Essence. One is a liquid blush. It's the Baby Got blush in the shade Blush and Berry. But I also have the Baby Got blush stick. This is in the shade Cherry Cherry Baby. So it's more of a cherry color, but I don't know, still gives me that burgundy berry type of vibe. So yeah, this is a lot more of a warm berry, if that makes sense. But I feel like for today, I want something a bit more cool tone. So I'm going with the blush stick, but again, this is another great shade and I really like it. It's more of a very plum shade, I would say. And I start very lightly and then I build if desired or if needed. So it's just one of those colors that may look intimidating in the actual stick, but when you apply it, it looks like a natural flush. I really like colors like these. When using creams and liquids, I always prefer to use my fingers. I feel like I can get the best application that way. Can't miss the nose. I feel like if I don't apply it on my nose, it doesn't look complete. Now I was contemplating between the e.l.f. Halo Glow for my highlighter, but I want to use actually a powder highlighter, and I'm going back to one of my old favorites that I've had for so long, and it's the MAC Soft and Gentle highlighter. I still love this highlighter. I've had it for probably way too long in my collection. Still smells normal, doesn't have any weird scent. Formula feels the same, so I'm gonna keep using it because this is pretty expensive, so it's not something that I would just run out and buy because of its price. But oh, it's so glowy. It's insane. It's definitely more glowy than the REM Beauty highlighter that I have and I like also a lot, but this, goodness. It's the color, it's the actual soft shimmer that it has, it's the baked formula, it's everything. Everything about it is perfect, so I'm picking some up with my Philly Millie little brush that I have, blush brush. But I like to use this for my highlighter as well because it just places it right where you need it. Especially when your skin is still a little damp from the blush, or like, let's say not damp but sticky, this will pop even more. Now that the lashes are curled, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my same Soft and Gentle highlighter and I'll be using that as my eyeshadow because this looks really pretty on the eyelid as well. So I'm just applying that with my finger into the inner corner as well, pretty much all over. This will give just a soft sheen because it doesn't have like a base tone to it. You know, most highlighters don't really have that much of a base tone to them. They're more like just a sheen, a shine, something that kind of looks transparent, if that makes sense. They just don't have that much of a base tone like a blush would. So I feel like that's what makes this look extra pretty. And for a little bit of an extra shine, I'm using my e.l.f. Quad, the Cream and Sugar Quad, and I'm using the second shade. That is like a light gold champagne, and I'm putting just a little bit of that in the very middle. Now using a small detail brush, I'm taking the deepest shade and I will kind of do an eyeliner that isn't too over the top. So just following my natural lash line. And now after finishing that eyeliner, I'm going to use a little bit of mascara. I feel like my eyes are pretty bloodshot today, so I feel like I look just tired. I don't feel like the makeup is looking as pretty as it usually does. And that may just be me, but I'm just really tired. And when I'm tired, I also look like I am. And right now I'm just not completely feeling it, but that's okay. I hope that you can still get the idea of this makeup look, even though it may not look the best today, or that I am not looking the best today. Now I'm finishing with brow gel. I really have to repurchase this brow gel from Got2b. It's the Glued for brows and edges that I've been using for 2 years, and you're actually just supposed to keep it for 1 year, but still smells the same. And it comes with so much product. Like, there's so much product in here, which is why you just don't run through this very quickly. But yeah, I should really repurchase it at some point. I hope they never discontinue this product. I love it so much. They also have another version that's kind of like waterproof, but this one is already so strong. I don't feel like I would need the waterproof one. So I really like the original brow gel. I'm gonna put on my hoops before I do my lips. Already feeling cuter. For my lips, I'm going to line them with Nude Truffle from NYX. And on top goes the Glow Reviver Lip Oil from e.l.f. in the shade Jam Session, which is this really pretty burgundy color. It looks way scarier in the container than it does on the lips. To me, it's a color that just makes you look like you naturally have some pigmentation to your lips. So it's a really nice shade. I really enjoy it. And that, you guys, finishes my burgundy / berry makeup look. If I'm going for these types of tones, it's pretty much like what, in my opinion, really makes this look is the blush and the lip product, because everything else is so neutral. So it really is only about these, or like if I was going to use the other liquid blush, it would be about these, I guess. So you don't need a lot to create these types of makeup looks. I'm generally not someone who adds color to the eye, like burgundy color. That would not look good on my eye, but yeah, this is how I do my berry makeup look. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you liked this. As usual, if you did, give me a thumbs up. That means so much to me. And I just really hope to see you in my next video. Until then, please take care of yourself. Bye.